有。
Never better. See the way everything lit up when it tried to fry us? Now that is a fight.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
Inquisitor, come have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras lok.
What does that mean?
It means drink! I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said, you shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right? Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why do you think the Gunari think of dragons that way?
Well, You know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink. Nice. To dragons.
To the Iron Bull.
And his ass-kicking Inquisitor. Hey, Kadan, listen. I always want to say this, and I never can when we're off saving the world. You've got fantastic tits.
No.
And that's the recording. That is one of my favorite fucking scenes in this game, and I just had to have it, honestly, for personal archives. I don't know. So, that is... I think he is a tits man, honestly. If you play as a male Inquisitor, he compliments your ass, but he does make another comment about your tits, like, in a bit of conversation with them that you can just, like, have after you start the relationship. Alright, but with that done, I'm going to go ahead and load the save file where we're already up ahead a little bit. Hi, Hopper. You're being an ornery little shit, aren't you? You're being an ornery little shit. Come on. Yeah, so that is the conversation that you can have with them immediately the first time you you defeat a dragon in the game. And I don't know if I just couldn't activate it because I, like, saved and quit after without talking to him, but for some reason it just wouldn't trigger. So that was unacceptable to me. Because that is a fantastic scene, and the world needs to see it. Let's see. Alright, I just messaged Autumn. Do you know if she worked tonight?
What is a...
Oh,
Inquisitor,
shit.
I must speak with you.
Sure, Josephine, what's up?
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes. My family made their fortune as traders in Antiva.
Oh, I forgot
until
about this.
a scandal exiled us from Orlais some ages ago. It's devastated our finances. The Montillier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations,
I texted her telling her we were going to see Bull Ass later,
sold
so...
our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the
Oh,
Montillier's
damn, I didn't
as
think about
landed
that.
traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success.
We'll do some other stuff in the
Count
meantime
Weber,
and
a
see
nobleman
if she
in
hops on.
Arroyo, claims to
I don't
know
want to
who
show off
killed
Bolass without her.
he has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Count will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Count will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Okay. We have got a bunch of these things to do. I've already forgotten where I need to go.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
Let's see what we have.
Holy shit, that takes over 6 hours. Let's save that for later.
Let us begin.
Oh shit, and speaking of Dorian, we need to talk to him too. This fucking scene again? Didn't I already talk to them? Oh yeah, there's only 2 quest markers. I already talked to these guys. Weird. Fuck, Dorian. I gotta go talk to Dorian. Oh my god, my brain. Something on Tuesdays. Oh. Is there maybe anywhere else that offers yoga classes in your area besides the Y? Then again, I guess I can't think of many places that would be open after 5.
Canvas is much more homey when you bed down in silk. A message we should share with our most valued customers. Who else would they ask?
Where the fuck? There he is. How was work?
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the Magisterium,
Stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back
that's
home
fair.
is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study.
That's also very fair.
On my behalf, I tell
Kind of sucks to have to go from, like, work straight to something else and not be able to go home for a minute.
Those who put the good of others above themselves.
He should be an example for others to follow, or his death is wasted.
Should I spread the word? We could spawn the cult of Felix within a matter of days.
There are worse things.
Probably true. And you're right. His actions should not be forgotten. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. I ran into Fiona.
Oh yeah, so no kidding, you were a bit fried. That sounds intense.
Some justice in that after what he did to them. Maybe one day he'll realize it. And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say,
See if we can go through this real quick.
They got me. A cautionary tale that... That's too bad. I never...
Right. Do we have your quest now? No, we do not. Dorian!
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its...
Work was fine for me. Oh god, I'm yawning again.
The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's
Work was fine. It was just kind of more of the same thing today. I was already exhausted and kind of having trouble concentrating at one point, but I think I hit quota, so I'm not worried about anything.
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly...
Hopper, why are you chewing on that blanket?
We refuse to acknowledge how
Chew on
far
that
we've
blanket.
fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Canary can be beaten.
For inspection, it's 40 glasses per hour, but for repairs, which is what I'm on now, it's usually around 20 per hour, 15 at the least.
Sadly,
And I could hit that even on a bad day, so...
It just seems...
Just feels like I'm checking my phone every time Boss Man walks by, and
it might sound
he hasn't said anything to me about it,
for all
so...
our faults, my people have many virtues.
Oh, Autumn just said she's down.
History and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our
Oh,
past.
there she is.
You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the
Hi, Autumn.
Golden Ages. And despite appearances, we care
Hopper,
deeply
what are you doing?
about everything.
Why are you chewing on the
We
blanket?
have no reserve, not
You
in
chewing on the
war
blanket?
and not in love.
Your bone's right there, dummy.
I truly
Look at your bone.
believe my homeland
Look at your bone.
is beyond all hope. I wouldn't
Look at your
miss
bone.
it so much.
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to...
Yeah, we were wondering about you.
I'm not exactly...
Hopper, can you please not chew that on here?
Not that it matters. I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
I think I've heard enough.
That's
Dorian
too
is
bad.
down with
I'm
murder.
tired of talking about myself.
Do we need
I'd
to
like
talk
to
to him
ask
about
you
anything
about Tevinter.
else?
Ah, yes. Everyone outside
Ugh.
the Imperium always seems quite fascinated by it. Probably why they come up with so many
How was the
ridiculous
shift?
tales. Flying cows over Minrathous. That's madness. All right, that one's actually true, but the cows didn't have wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united. its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City. It was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened 1400 years ago.
Well, as long as it wasn't terrible.
There are no
That's something.
Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believe.
We have evidence the story is very much...
That...
Dorian, I love you, but you talk so much.
According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more. Fair enough. Always with the
Just,
questions.
oh my god.
What will people say?
Maybe...
You know where
Let's
I'll
see.
be.
She's not up here. Hi, Liliana.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor? Demons tore her from me. I couldn't stop them. So you had no time to think, only to act. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember. I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it. There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
I don't think that's the message she was trying to pass along, Liliana. Girl, I need to get you some oh, well, there's no chair there. I don't know why you're sitting.
Earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation.
Appreciate it.
The most opposed can be identified. We may still turn this to our advantage.
No killing.
You're not planning assassinations, are you? I was planning to unleash Josephine on them. She kills with kindness.
That she does.
Regardless, I applaud you for your courage to stand up for the mages.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these conversations.
You sacrificed yourself so that I could return here. Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain. It was still a sacrifice, and still noble. And I would do it again. The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling? Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong. Sometimes it's best to talk these things out. I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won the day, and I thought the Makers smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry. Don't apologize.
Liliana, you've never done anything wrong in your life. Do not apologize.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
More pleasant thoughts like bull's ass. Are we ready for some bull ass? Whee!
Inquisitor.
Let's go make the amulet that we need.
You'll be quick.
Yep. Necklace of the Kadan. That shit is made.
They may be running.
Let's go talk to our boy. And this scene is simultaneously maybe the funniest, one of the funniest scenes in the game, and then subsequently one of the sweetest.
I have something for you.
Really? Well, I think I've got something for you too. Come on, I'll go first.
Of course he will.
There we go. No Inquisition, no war, nothing outside this room. Just you and me. So, what'd you want to talk about?
Sorry to disturb your rest, Inquisitor, but our oh, sweet maker.
Cullen, how's it going?
Is the Inquisitor awake? I thought perhaps we... Oh,
This is actually,
I'm so sorry.
I cannot move my legs.
There's something the matter. Ah!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do you see this?
No.
So, I take it.
Actually, she's the one who's been taking it.
I apologize for interrupting. What I assume was a momentary diversion.
Nothing wrong with having a bit of fun.
Who wouldn't be a little curious?
Josephine speaking true.
this was more than just a momentary diversion, and Bull and I intend to continue. Is that a problem?
No.
Not at all.
A surprise, I'll admit, but not a problem.
Yeah, I'm the Inquisitor. Fuck off.
We'll leave you be.
Yes. Do enjoy yourselves.
You okay, boss?
I believe we may have blinded poor Cullen. But since we have a moment,
What's that?
a dragon's tooth, split in two. So no matter how far apart life takes us, we're always together.
Not often people surprise me, Kadan.
Kadan.
Kadan,
She was into it.
my heart.
Kadan.
Push. And there we fucking go. Beep. Yay.
How you doing, Kadan?
Yay.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I do remember there being more, like, ass in that cutscene, but you know what? Still good. Yeah, honestly. And the animation in that scene, since the animation in this game is kind of awkward in general when they're trying to do, like, I don't know, more detailed motions like that, it just kind of looks like he's pushing her down by her face.
Love seeing you, yeah?
Okay, we don't have anything for Sarah. Carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Yeah. Well, all right. It's just like, shush. Back down on the bed. All right. We are going to go ahead and give Josephine a hand. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck it, let's bring Vivian and Varric. I think there's only a really brief combat encounter in this mission, so shouldn't take long. Hi, Hopper. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. My dream threesome. Very fair. Entirely valid. Oh yeah, and I'm also sorry to report that I had to make Vivian some better armor, but I couldn't find any schematics that had titties in it. But she still looks pretty badass. I guess I could actually switch to her, and there we go. So she looks cool, but no tits out this time.
So the mages are back in line, and the Templars are back as well.
How odd that more men show up at the manor to speak with you. You and I.
It is. I really like the outfit designs in this game. Alright, Josephine. Let's get the shit done.
You know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I'm clearly dressed for the occasion.
Invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears
You know,
up
leave a
the
little
mess
bit to the imagination, right?
promised.
Lead the way.
Sunburn is a thing, indeed.
Is your little leg twitching, Hopper? You gonna fall asleep? Hey, bad boy. Hey, bad boy.
You ever have your dog, like, look at you upside down? Because Hopper is very fond of doing that.
And he looks like a little piggy.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Tiala is very distinguished.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Val Royal. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messengers seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My
Oh good, Josephine is ready to report in.
Contract for life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilyet. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montile's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
Neat, so he's gonna die.
The House of Repose has some nerve sending a killer to greet us.
Hardly anyone in the League isn't trained for this, Inquisitor. The contract on Lady Montile's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparequet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Not on your life.
As you wish.
That made my TV glitch out in a weird way. That's all of them.
That's the last of them.
Next time, Josephine, maybe don't have us wait outside when you're meeting about a murder.
I shall keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Let's discuss this problem in safety, Inquisitor, at Skyhold.
Do you hear
Let's indeed.
something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
All right, well, let's go. Yeah. Thing is, he does not want that cabinet damaged. Bull would smash that thing to pieces. Hi, Hopper. What? Did you just eat a bug off the wall? Sir. Alright, let's go follow up with Josephine. Hello, Baba. One of my favorite things that... Oh. Oh, well, that was weird. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Mother Giselle, finally.
Your worship. I need but a moment of your time.
I will talk to you in a moment. Mademoiselle. I almost called her Monsieur, and that wasn't right. Morticia will hunt any bug that she finds in the house, flying or not. But whenever she gets it onto the ground, Hopper will swoop in and then just eat it. It's very fun to watch.
The Merchants Guild never gives up. I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
I mean, we took care of it pretty quickly.
Between our soldiers and spies, Skyhold's safer than anywhere else in Thedas.
Yet the problem persists. I've tracked down the last two Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide
Gotta love
documents,
animals.
a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original,
agents.
the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a
See,
personal
Hopper's not nearly that polite.
Don't be too stubborn, Josie.
He would take it out of her paws if he got the chance.
Val Royaux?
And, you know, she wouldn't claw him across the face for it.
We can solve this without more deaths on either side. My people
Breaking,
are
entering,
ready
and
to
killing, yeah.
change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two Paraquets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Hopper, buddy, do you gotta do that on the couch?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's our next move?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royaux if we want to make the Duparequets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
Sure thing. War table and find a sponsor for the Duparakets. Let's do that real quick. Then I want to check in with Varric, because something we didn't do when we finished his personal quest is follow up with him after, because there's this nice little group scene that we get, and I honestly kind of forgot about it, so we'll do that here in a second. Destroy, nope. Where is it? Find a sponsor for the Duparakets. Shut the fuck up, Colin.
Find anything, you will be the first to know.
Just gonna go ahead and collect our rewards. Yeah, Colin, you can take this one. To work. And I believe Liliana is busy with the last one. Yes, Cullen is completely straight, unfortunately. But yeah, he does seem straight, so that tracks. I'm trying to think, who are the straight companions in this game? Solus, Blackwall, Cullen, and Cassandra, I think, are the only straight ones. Oh fuck, we have to talk to Mother Giselle too.
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me.
It's sort of good to speak with you. I know what's coming.
One of your companions, the Tevinter.
The Tevinter has a name.
Is that a note of distaste I detect?
Baldy is straight. Furthermore, he can only be romanced by a female elf. Like, no other Inquisitor of another race can romance him. And I think it's partly due to, like, time constraints when it came to writing. Like, they wrote him as a romance option kind of last minute. And certain things happen in his romance that are very elf-specific. Straight and racist. I will not deny that he is pretty racist, honestly. No, you're kind of on the money there. He's weird about elves, even though he is one, but
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes, I believe you're correct.
You are correct.
The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid.
Well, they're
asked to
assholes.
arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come.
That is underhanded as fuck.
With the young man, I'd hoped.
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there.
Or I can just tell him outright and he can decide whether or not he wants to do that for himself.
That's all we can hope for. Is it not?
Official looking letter. Oh god. I don't want to read it. Too long. Sorry, Varric, we'll get to you in a second. Solus. Dorian! Dorian, some bad shit.
Something you need?
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see.
He got serious real quick.
What does Magister Hallwood want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me.
I'm a mage, but I would kick his ass.
Although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If
Aye, aye,
it's a trap,
Captain.
we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
Let's go.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Tiala will absolutely throw hands. Or bullets. So I think we can just travel out there, maybe? Flowers are sent. That's the wrong one. Is it that I can't? But there we go. Set active. Where the fuck? There we go. So Dorian, and there's no combat involved in this, so let's just boom boom. Hopper's napping. Hopper's asleep. A little fat potato boy. I think he likes this couch more than I do. Alright, Dorian. No, we're not going to look around, Cassandra. We're going to go talk to Dorian's father and, I don't know, get a little bit of catharsis out of it. Hopper. Hopper. Autumn would die for you. Is that okay? Yeah. He says thank you, Autumn. I do, don't I? Remind me to do that after we're done here. Absolutely.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize
Sure was.
for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvis couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Then walk away, Dorian. You already did that once, didn't you?
I agree, let's go. There's nothing more to be gained here.
Dorian, please.
Yes, but on a national scale.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you.
Very
Your
fair.
fucking legacy. Anything for that.
I think it's time we left.
I agree.
Go fuck yourself, Dorian's dad. Woo!
He's a good man, my father. Deep down. He
Deep,
taught me
deep down.
principle is important. He cares for me in his way, but he won't ever change. I can't forgive him for what he did. I won't.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there, even if it didn't work out. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Well, of course. I'll actually do you one better. We will go talk to Varric, and...
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool.
Can you go away?
I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
That's a sex joke.
Oh,
Talking shit about my boy?
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you and
Really, the only difference that I know of is that you have the option to actually, like, flirt with them. And have it be, like, fully reciprocated.
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Then beg! Get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's something.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers.
And you have it.
Do the rumors bother you?
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
I love him, he's great. Also, another fun fact about him, you can get him like a happy ending whether or not you romance him, because if you take him and Iron Bull out like into the overworld together and they have enough banters, they will actually start their own romance. Alright, well, Dorian wanted to get drunk, so let's do him one better.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
We couldn't have that, could we?
Yep, and their ship name is literally adorable.
Found her, Ruffles. Deal her in.
It is the cutest shit.
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
Let him keep talking.
I have 1,000 things to do. Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home.
Sounds good. I'm in. Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
I don't know if Cullen knows how to pull the stick out of his ass.
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
You are bluffing.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true.
I don't know, she really should be. I'd love to see her play this game.
I've got one for you. The clan decided to camp near this ruined fortress, right on the edge of the Tirashan, dark as the bottom of a well. The keeper swore up and down it was safe, but some of the hunters started hearing noises in the middle of the night. They ran out of there fast as you think, bare asses shining in the moonlight the whole way back to their village.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Well done. You ought to tell stories more often.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
You're absolutely right, Cole.
It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
Don't say a word, dwarf.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
She'll look away, Colin. Run while you can.
Glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Who's that? Did I win?
Said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. I fucking love the characters in this game so much. Right. Now, let's move on to Cole's quest. We have that amulet that he wanted us to get to keep him from being bound as a demon. Let's go.
You happier with the champion off with the wardens?
There were wardens in Kirkwall, too.
He was the boy who was supposed to die. He named himself after the horse.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
But not here.
Does it say what was stolen from his desk?
We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I?
You may.
It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
If somebody stole my sword, I think I would also make a big deal out of it, though.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
But they wanted you to know about the sword.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
It appears we have something to find. Again.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure.
Cole needs all of his parents to go along with him.
All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
And off we go. We didn't even get a choice.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment.
How does that even happen?
Greetings. Can I help you?
Oof.
Killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric.
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
God, the music in this scene is very unsettling.
It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
As usual, Varric is correct.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
Yeah, Varric's nickname for everybody in the Inquisition is interesting. I'll see if I can find you a list later.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
So that's baby boy Cole's backstory. Very, very, very sad. Really.
For all we know,
I know,
the
right?
amulet will now never
I used to think it was just like a glitch in the
vulnerable to
game, but I think it might actually be intentional.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
We are.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but...
See, that one is about
Everyone
Liliana.
can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Liliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Varric should have been a fucking romance option in Dragon Age 2. It is unfair that he was not. And if not in Dragon Age 2, he should have been in this game. But he's not. Fucking sucks. Okay. Gotta level up, that's great. I know we have a couple of other quests we can get done. I don't think we've checked in on Cassandra since we finished her quest, so let's do that real quick.
Greetings.
Okay, she has nothing to say. I'd like your advice.
Now that one can only hope it's not too late. More chaos in Olay only helps Corypheus.
They haven't said anything about it, so I don't think he will be, unfortunately.
I'd like to... Not entirely. I'm just curious as to... That's all there is to know. And they have them. Oh yes.
Sorry, I'm gonna skip through this real quick, because I just kind of want to see if...
And then he died on me.
Yeah, I also don't think it's likely.
I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan.
If they didn't do it in these 2 games, they probably won't do it in 4.
Thus we were raised by my... It is odd to be so fascinated with death, and... The short version is...
Can we get the conversation where you talk about your interest in smut novels? Yeah!
Good book?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, because I suddenly went blind.
Oh, that. Just reports from Commander Cullen.
You're an excellent liar.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and shields.
In the training yard.
The latest chapter meaning you've read them all?
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you to Winter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Me? No, I would never.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
And magnificent.
He writes primarily,
One ends in a
like,
cliffhanger.
serial crime dramas.
Next, he must be. You could ask him to finish it. Command him to. Pretend you don't
know this about me. As we're about to find out, he has only written the one smut series and did not intend to continue it because it went over so poorly, or like he didn't think it was good, something like that. Again, we're about to find out. But yep. Hopper, don't be nasty.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same
Hopper,
Cassandra?
lead it.
Tall,
Good
grumpy
boy.
seeker, like
Good
stabbing
boy.
things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
I didn't mean to burst out into laughter like that. Hopper is laying against me on the couch, and Morticia just came over to inspect. And I told him to leave it because he was making like he was going to try to like lick her or nip at her or something. So he put his head down, but then he kicked at her with his back leg. That's a hell of a way to get around the rule, buddy. You still shouldn't do that. You still shouldn't do that, but it was funny. Okay, can't be that bad.
I'm sure it's not as terrible as you think.
There are a number of critics who'd be happy to argue with you. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra?
Yes.
Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Absolutely.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Alright. I have to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we will go talk to Cassandra and get this done. Okay, now we've given Varric exactly a couple minutes to fucking write an entire chapter of a novel.
Inquisitor.
Random citizen. Cassandra!
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
Oh, yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
Cassandra is very relatable.
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
The little Cassandra greatly approves in the corner.
Thank you.
This was everything I'd hoped.
I know how you feel.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
Jesus, Varric.
Completely worth it.
Yay! Right. got a couple of other quests here. Kill some Venatori with Dorian. We've got Solus's personal quest. We've got all of that to catch up on. Ooh. Ooh, actually, hold on. You know what'll be 100 times more interesting than Solus's personal quest? Sorry, dying soldier that I'm stomping on. Let's see if we can get black walls. Black wall. Black wall.
On your mind.
You are on my mind.
Let's talk.
The Wardens. I'm afraid it's not always about
Hopper,
quietly
leave it.
killed my fair share of Darkspawn.
Don't know if we need to talk to him about the Wardens or... let's talk about you.
I want to hear.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed. That was a long time.
You have a past.
You're right.
Again, sorry for skipping through this so fast, but... There's so much fucking lore in this game. Grey Warden talk? Thoughts on the Inquisition?
What do you...
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Probably.
What do you think of the Inquisition's cause?
Restoring order is a goal I support wholeheartedly. But that's not the end of it, is it? Not by a half. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring the Chantry. Others say it needs reform. I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
I'm Dalish. I don't give a shit about the church.
What do you think of my advisors?
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
Oh yeah, there are also several hints in, like, when you talk to him, and also banter out in the overworld that, Blackwall intends on courting Josephine.
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst.
Yeah, he's been in all 3 games.
And I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
Okay. Do we...
I'm here.
He does have good taste. Tell me more about the Wardens, maybe?
The Wardens?
Calling. Traveling alone. Archdemon killing. Suppose you'd know.
I'm here.
Blackwall! Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Blackwall's personal quest. Oh, no, we have to do the ball. We have to do the ball before we do that. Damn it. Okay.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
So that will have to come later then. Alright. Let's go ahead and do Solus's real quick. We, at the very least, get to go to a new region to do that, because I have not been there on my own just yet. Who are we taking with us? Because we're already taking Bull, obviously, but who else? Right, we got one for Sarah. Yeah, we really haven't. Let's also collect this mission up here real quick. Autumn, who else we taking?
Any news on why Corypheus is sending people to explore elven ruins of all things? No, I suspect he keeps the reason secret, even from his inner circle.
Alright, taking Sarah and Cole. Oh, and here is Dorian's new tarot card. Pretty neat. It's got snakes on it. Here's Cole's new tarot card. It's a shiny white boy. And here is Bull's still not changed yet tarot card, but we'll get there. Hopper, no, you can't have gummy bears. No. Not for you. Oh.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile. This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
That will be all. Thank you.
With the rifts and the undead, the Orlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts. We have to stabilize the region, allowing the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, Your Worship. You'll need it.
Well, thank you, Harding. I also forgot that you can't flirt with her anymore after you've initiated a romance with a different character, so that sucks. But Dragon Age 4, baby! What's I gonna do? Sarah's got the best thing that she can have, but words. As cool as that would be, no.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
I do not. Go away. And we got enemies right out of the gate. Cool. Boom! Try and keep me off the ramparts. You won't succeed.
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
Let's find out.
Oh, remind me before we're done, there is something that I want to do in the western approach, too. Out in the desert. Whee! Are the demons just fighting each other? What the fuck is going on over here? Nice. Hey, are these the ramparts we're supposed to stay off of?
How can anyone stop these things?
Oh, well, I glitched out a bit. Oh god. Still glitching. There we go. Take that. Okay, now let's talk.
I must tend to our fallen.
What's going on here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those free men showed up.
strange lights, like blue fire. Must be magic. But the free men are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
And why?
I should be going.
Why are there more? The fuck is firing at me? Oh, hello. Nah, no bees. Oh, shit. That was the wrong button. Oh my god, get back here.
Right? Stupid magic dead hole.
There we go. Stupid magic dead hole is no more, Sarah. Whee! Bull, you keep using your grappling chain on that thing. It's not going to work. There we go. Is that all of them? Hiccup. Blech. Those are some weird tasting hiccups. Hopper, no, no gummy bears. You cannot have those. Here. Dorcas. You leave that deer alone. Hopper, genuinely, what the fuck are you doing? Here we go. Okay, now I think we have to go talk to the French guy at the front. Fuck. Damn it, why are we all down here? Not one of you stayed on the ramparts. French dude, we need to talk to you now. You do not have a quest marker.
I must tend to our fallen.
Okay, cool, bye.
I should be going.
Well, hold on.
I must tend to our fallen.
What's going on?
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts.
Colin is ready to report in, that's what's
They
going on.
rise here, somewhere within these trenches.
Okay, well, I took care of that.
Free men showed up. Strange lights.
Oh, wait. No, I know what I need to do. Whee. Gotta find a way up here, I think, 'cause there's some... the words. There's some kind of, like, war horn that we need to blow to show that the place has been cleared out, I guess. Quest markers. Ah! There it is. Hopper did not like that sound. There we go, this place is populated again. Alright. Let's go establish camp somewhere, because I literally just remembered that we're here for Solus's quest, so we probably should have brought him along. I completely forgot. And there are no camps that we can set over in this direction. That's fucking stupid. So let's just go ahead and switch him out really quick here. We'll take him instead of Sarah, just because it'll be 2 distance fighters still, and then we'll go away! I'm not talking to you! And then we'll come back and switch it right back in. Whee! God damn it, what are you guys doing back here? And Hopper, what are you eating? Don't look at me and then continue to... What are you eating? A weirdo. There we go. Off we go. I'm running away from these guys. No more! Damn it. Oh, I'm not trying to fight you guys! Go away! Go away! Let me put my weapon away. There we go, thank you. Okay, so now I'm supposed to talk to you?
Maybe if we got word to the Marshal. But for it must be magic.
Alright. Go. Come here, Bubs. Just gonna make a mad dash out in this direction. Oh, well. There we go. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Chasing your tail, Hopper?
We are not far from where my friend was summoned.
Everything here
Right, Solus, let's go.
It wants to forget, but now the rocks are solid.
Thank you, Cole. And Hopper is in the corner of the living room chasing his tail. Right, in we go.
And... Ah!
The mages turned your friend into a demon.
Yes.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted. Fighting.
Let us ask them.
A mage! You're not with the bandits? Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon.
You summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose!
I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us, I can...
We are not here to help you.
I would have slapped him.
Word of advice. I'd hold off on explaining how demons work to my friend here.
Listen to me. I was one of the foremost experts in the Kirkwall Circle.
Shut up. You summoned it to protect you from the bandits.
Yes.
You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break
Solus
the
is having a moment, and Hopper does not care.
Nature, no demon.
What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now.
Inquisitor, please!
If anything, this is the foremost master of, like, all things spirit and demon.
I've studied rituals like this. I should be able to disrupt the binding quickly.
Baby, stop licking the cushions.
We must hurry!
Alright, let's do it. Stop licking the cushion! Hopper, baby. Why this loading screen is taking a while. Hopper, hey. Knock it off. There we go, Jesus. Alright. No, don't attack the demon. Don't attack the demon. Attack the spires. Guys. Attack my target. Okay. Now they're actually doing it. Shit. Oh, that didn't work. Attack my target. Attack my target. Oh god. That didn't take long. Jesus. Poor guy didn't even have a chance to take a potion. So fun fact, I'm only getting the English translation of that in the subtitles because I'm playing as an elf. Because if you don't, you can't understand a fucking word they're saying.
I heard what it said. It was right. You did help it.
No.
Like that his staff is blocking her face.
Let me know if I can help.
You already have. All that remains now is them.
Thank you. We would not have risked a summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected.
You
Isn't it?
tortured and killed my friend.
We didn't know it was just a spirit. The book said it could help us.
Alright, and I am leaving this up to you guys because I have done both of these choices before. Do we stop Solus, or do we let him kill these guys? Yeah. Hi. Hi, Bubba. You're being weird. You're being weird. Basically, yeah. We're gonna stop him.
Solus.
Never again.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Autumn.
I will make you back at Skyhold.
Honestly, neither of the outcomes are really better. It just kind of depends on whether or not he approves of what you decide. He approves if you let him kill them, and he disapproves if you say no, spare them. Hopper, no gummy bears. You cannot have gummy bears. No. Oh, and, well, Solus is just gone. I forgot about that. Yeah, and his approval is fucking easy to build back up, so, like, fuck it. All you have to do is ask him questions. Alright, let's go get Sarah. And I think that's... Nope, shut up. Not talking to the requisition officer. Yeah, no, he is just straight up not available right now. Solus is away from the phone. I'm sorry, but the old Solus can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because he's dead. Ooh, look what you made me do. Hate myself. Okay. It is, honestly. Oh, she broke out the full name for that one. Okay, I deserve that. Solus is currently on a leave of absence. Oh, right, I wanted to go to the Western Approach, didn't I? There is this fun little thing that we can do, where we retake a fort. Oh man, should I add Look What You Made Me Do to my Solus playlist? I won't, but the idea is there. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more, it does fit, like, in the lyrics more than I'm thinking it does. Hold on. Shit. And now I gotta go to Spotify.
I've news, sir.
Shut up, I don't care. I don't care that you have news, I don't need it. Okay, let's look at these lyrics real quick. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I don't think he was necessarily dead, but I guess it kind of counts. Look What You Made Me Do is just the entire, like, final act of Trespasser. I don't like your kingdom keys, they once belonged to me. The world moves on, another day, another drama, but not for me. All I think about is karma. And then the world moves on, but one thing's for sure, maybe I got mine, but you'll all get yours. Knowing what I know about Solus, this song actually does kind of fit, and I hate it. Oh no! Oh, okay, yeah, I know, I'm gonna add it real quick. Oh wow, I have 7 songs in my Solus playlist. What are all of these? I might send this to you guys, actually, because I kind of forgot some of these songs were on here. Anyway, Solus is a Swiftie, confirmed. Nice. Oh, that was quick. Good enemies. That's the wrong one. Shadow Essence. Can I get the Wisp Essence that I've been looking for this whole fucking time, please? Let's close that bad boy up. They are weak-ass lyrics. I just now saw that message, I'm sorry. But yeah, they are weak-ass lyrics. Frost Essence, god damn it. Fuck, okay, whatever. Alright. See this fort? We're gonna raid it. I'm not sure what the fuck that sound is. It's coming from the game, but I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It almost sounds like a voice, but it's not really saying anything discernible. Do either of you have Wisp Essence? Please. Damn it. Alright. Let's take the fort. Nope, I don't know what the fuck it was. Hello, bitches! Oh, Jesus, he was fast. Hey, stop firing arrows at me. Knock it off. I should probably take a potion. Get out of here. That's alright. You can't type and I can't talk. I think we're even. Autumn, what can't you do?
Shall we knock?
Oh, yeah.
Bull's fucking ready for it. Let's go. Actually, hold on. Oh, well, shit. I was gonna let Bull do the honors of knocking the door down, but oh well. Hello? No running away. Bull is secretly just the Kool-Aid man in disguise, I think. I'm cheating and using autocorrect. Fair enough. Whee. Well, in death especially, I guess. Oh! Barrier. Exactly. Bull, get back up. You're fine. Let's loot the bodies. Did you guys see him yank that guy down? God damn it, Cole! Oh, okay, those are just the ladders. Let's go.
Here, Inquisitor! I am ready to serve!
Shut the fuck up.
Life is nothing! We will raise!
Barrier. Get the fuck out of here. Here we go. Bees! Alright.
I join your glory.
Yeah, no the fuck you don't.
Might keep the Vince from catching us with our pants down.
Let's do it. As somebody who's not used a tablet since high school, I'm gonna have to take your word for that. Nice, we'll take that. What other goodies did they leave for us? Sarah is invisible. Alright. Pick up. This place is ours now! What kind of tablets do you guys use, anyway?
Inquisitor, you're early. We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men cited darkspawn in the area. I have reports that bandits have taken up squatting in the fortress the wardens abandoned. We're reasonably well entrenched here, but the keep's water supply has been problematic. It's causing delays. I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once. We have to find 4 soldiers have already fallen. We've already had an archdeacon. They're holed up in there, using it as a base.
What are you doing, Hopper? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Alright. And Josephine is ready to report in, so we can make a little more headway on her quest. Coloring K10 and an iPad. Okay. I'm on my phone so much I can't imagine what I would use a tablet for, besides, like, if I ever wanted to get back into art again, but that's probably going to be a no-go. Otherwise, it's usually just phone or laptop for me. Hi, Solus.
Inquisitor.
How are you, Solus?
It hurts. It always does. But I will survive.
Thank you for coming back.
You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
Where did you go?
Now to build our approval back up.
I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be. It's empty. But there are stirrings of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow.
So my phone is boycotting.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea
Yeah,
given
that's
the
fair.
spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence.
Her phone said, fuck no.
Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different
Hello,
personality.
random NPC. Coming way too close to this important conversation.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right.
Whatever it is you do, Solus. Okay, so we are caught up on all the important personal quests for the companions. So this time, the next stream will absolutely be the undercover ball mission. 100%. I can't really think of anything else to do in the next, 15 minutes, and I haven't showered yet tonight, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and hop off, and I'll let you guys know when it's time for Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. At last! Good night, guys.